Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today I want to talk to you about a body armor panel that was sent to me, and I've shot it and played with it a little bit, and that is from Universal Armor. This is the Ratel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Ratel FDB 223 level 3A lightweight body armor. Let's check it out. Alright, so we're going to start with a 22 long rifle out of the G44. This is Winchester high velocity or hyper velocity. They're right around 1450 feet per second, copper jacketed. So let's try this out. Let's go check it out. So it's got bumps all over it right around here. That's the entry hole, and it stopped it. It's not too bad back face deformation. Of course, with the concave nature of this, that might not have hit you, say, in the sternum or something, but it does have a little bit of back face deformation. With that much deformation in the back, though, I kind of I'm a little worried about some of the bigger calibers. So let's step it up a notch. Okay, we're gonna step it up to 9mm, 115 grain Blazer brass out of the 19X. Woo! All right, let's go check it out. Wow, check that out. So, big concave dent, but it stopped it. Lots of back face deformation, but it did absolutely stop it. So this is, not sure what grain the bullet is, but it's a just a ball plus P 38 Super out of this 1911. This is a 1947 1911, and let's check this out. All right. You can see where it went in. You can see where it went in right there, and split the sides. You can see the polyethylene layered right there, but it did catch the bullet. A lot of back face deformation. Of course, that's a fast round. Yeah, let's give it some hell here. So you can see all the hits right there in a little circle. And honestly, it didn't go through. That's just ripping of this coating. So I'm going to get right out of the gate with this and say I cannot suggest this body armor. Why is that? It stopped everything that I threw at it. I shot it with 22 long rifle, 38 Super, and a full mag of 9mm. You can see a family of them right here. I don't own 357 or 44 Magnum, which is what 3A is good to, so I just couldn't test it to that. But I did dump a bunch of rounds into one spot of a very popular cartridge, being the 9mm, and it stopped it just fine. So why can I not suggest these? Well, let's first get into a couple of specs. This is a polyethylene, like UHMWPE, I think I have that right, polyethylene plate. It's a 1.5 pounds, 10 by 12, and it comes, you can't hardly tell anymore, but it comes with an angled design. And through some of the footage that I roll through this, you might be able to see that angled design. And they say that it's inspired from the way tanks stop rounds, that inspired from tank ammo. And that's sort of the very first thing that made me go, but tank armor is to deflect, not absorb like this. So if their intention was to deflect ammo, it's not good. Second is there is no rating anywhere on it. There's no literature on it. Most legitimate body armor companies have some sort of writing on the back side of their plate saying what it's rated to, its expiration date, when it was made, things like that. And the lack of information is kind of typical of a Chinese company like this. And yes, this is a very Chinese brand because like most Chinese companies, when you have an issue, they just kind of go silent and stop talking to you. So not only is the design sort of weird and wrong in many ways, but there's no literature, there's nothing on the back here. And then when I emailed and asked, who does your testing? Is there testing sheets? Things like that. I couldn't get a straight answer out of them. So I'm highly concerned about the quality control with this. That they may send out the best of the best plates they have to YouTubers to shoot, and you may get the rest of the junk they have. I don't know, but I'm highly concerned about their quality control and quality consistency, just based upon the dodginess of information. Speaking of information, speaking of being sort of dodgy and shady, they used to call this on their website rifle plate. 3A, as we all know, is not rifle plate or rifle armor. And I called them out on it in an email, said, what's the deal here? You say it's 3A, yet on the, it's named the 223 armor, and you call it rifle plate. What's the deal? That was in the same email as asking about the NIJ testing. And I heard back from them, and they said, no, it's 3A, it'll stop pistol calibers and all this other stuff. Or they didn't say what it'll stop. They just said, basically, yes, it's 3A. And I went to the website to grab a screenshot of the picture that said rifle armor for this, and it was gone. So the name of it is a 223 armor. They used to call it rifle plate. They got kind of sideways about it when I asked them about the rifle, them calling it rifle plate. As you can see, I'm just not comfortable. No matter what this particular plate stopped, I'm just not comfortable dealing with or suggesting to you a company that is so sideways and shady about information, hiding stuff from you. If you look at the website, this either has a 5-year warranty or a 1-year warranty. It says the same thing on the same page. There's just things like that I believe this to be sort of a fly-by-night, shade tree, really not good company. Not at all. And I guess lastly, the very last thing about this is that they sent me one plate. Every armor company I've ever dealt with has at least sent me 2. That way I can show you how it fits on the body and the benefits or downsides, whatever it may be. But they said, due to the high volume and all this other stuff, ordering, we can't send you 2 plates. I straight asked them about sending me 2 plates, and they said no, they would not. So they can't even invest enough to show for me to wear it in some armor, in a plate carrier, to show you how it fits and wears. To me, this is like every other Chinese shitball company that wants to send send you some crap, and for you to, because you're a YouTuber and because they know that if you get free stuff, you'll say nice things about it. That's how Olight made their brand. That's how a lot of other Chinese, really crappy Chinese companies have made a brand for themselves, is by sending out free stuff because they know that YouTubers will give them good reviews because they got free crap. And I'm not one of them. This thing, it may have stopped what I shot at it, but I absolutely cannot recommend the company. I just can't recommend it at all. I don't feel safe recommending it to you. I don't feel right recommending it to you. So absolutely not no on the Universal Armor. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this armor. And other ways to do it is through Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi is a Patreon and Subscribe Star alternative, but better. And they actually give me the freedom to give you what I want to give you, as opposed to those other two companies. So check out Ko-Fi. The link is down below. You can join certain tiers, get all kinds of extra benefits and extra content and things like that, early releases and whatnot. So I do appreciate the support. I would say, at this point, I would say thank you to X company for sending out this product, but it really wasn't. It really wasn't a pleasant experience, and I cannot suggest Universal Armor. Thank you, everybody, and we'll talk to you later.